guys, this is J Boss. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to tell y'all the story where I wanted to quit. Well, it's really not like a story, but there were times where I wanted to give up. Okay, so first, of course, I don't know if anybody knows or not, but understand that everybody has their own path. Everybody catches on things more quicker, more, not as quick, you know what I'm saying? So like, honestly, like when you're learning a new task, sometimes it can be more difficult. You can hear some people saying like, oh, I caught on really quick. And then like you maybe like, it may take you a little longer, but understand everybody's process is different. When I first took a lash class, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. No idea what I was doing. Was it a lot model? It was a lot model class, but I kind of felt like I got scammed out the class really because I didn't learn nothing. I spent $850 and I felt like I didn't learn absolutely nothing. So, but did I make an excuse? I didn't make no excuses. Rule number one, don't make no excuses. You feel me? You suck it up, you take that L, and you move on along with it. Because one thing I learned, when you dwell on the past, like it's nothing you can do. It's like I can't do nothing else about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just gotta move on. So for like me and lashes, like of course I think a lot of people normally get like a mannequin head, to practice on or whatever. I always say this to people. I never got a mannequin. Well, I got a mannequin head, but I never got to keep it. That wasn't something that I could keep. It was something that like, you just practice during the course. So for me, I didn't have a choice but to do it on regular people. I know a lot of people be like, oh, I'm scared to do it on somebody. I don't know how it's going to go. Like at the end of the day, if you don't make no steps, how you expect to move on? Like, everything's a process. So I did my first, I did a live model when I was there. She was my best friend, and of course, like I hurt her a little bit, I poked her in the eye, blah, 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 but that's a part of the process. Like things like that are gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and that's why you keep practicing so you learn from your mistakes so it doesn't happen again. So after her, I think I did my other friend. I did her lashes or whatever. I took like 2 hours because I'm not a type of person who, I was not taking 3 to 4 hours to do no lashes. Like that just wasn't me. I can't even focus for that long. I barely can focus for 2. So I did an hour per eye. I did her lashes, like, they was wild. They was not full. They was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then like maybe the next week, I did my mom. Like I wasn't really consistent like that. Like, I did my mom. Then I did my friend, the same girl I did her again, her sister. Understand, like when you're doing lashes, like it's all about practicing and getting your technique down. Like, cause the more you practice and the more you try, the more like the quicker things become, and the more you start to learn what works for you and what don't work for you. But if you don't practice at all, like nothing's gonna work. Also, like for me, there were times where I just like, had my friend just come just so I could practice her isolation. I didn't have a whole bunch of friends. I maybe had like 4 that I practiced on, but I did like, consistently. And then like after that, I started getting like more people. How I got more people, I did this guy. His name is Pound Cake. I ain't gonna say this guy. He's my homeboy. Like, he's so sweet. Like, I love him. We went to high school together. His name is Pound Cake. He made a post. I did his lashes. He made a post one day, and I had got people to practice on. So, I got like, more people to practice on. Like, I'm still practicing, my timing is not really that good. My placement is not all that. I still got lashes that's turning everywhere. But the key to it is like I'm not giving up. Like I'm still going. And not only that, like I'm still investing. Like I took another class, like, and I'm still like trying. I'm posting on Instagram a little bit. I'm using hashtags. And that's all I really could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course I want a whole bunch of people but it's all I really could do. And this is like months after, like I took my first class in like June? I took my first class in like June. And like this is all the way like September, October. So it took a lot of time. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even nowhere near where I want to be at. So while I'm still practicing, I'm learning more, I'm getting it down. My speed is getting better. Why am I getting my speed is getting better is because I took another class to help me with my speed. And then like after that, like I did like a special I think I did like a top and bottom special. I did like a volume special. Like that's when I had learned how to do volume lashes. Like, you know, and this was like around like Christmas time. Everybody knows that Christmas time, I ain't gonna say Christmas time, but like holiday season, Halloween, Halloween going all the way to November. That's like a really, 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 really big Black Friday. All that is like a huge peak for like businesses, period. Like that's like the biggest part of the year. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm doing better. Like I always tell people, if you're gonna start learning how to do lashes, bro, you need to learn it like kind of like in the summertime, you know, get yourself prepared for the fall. So when you get down here to October, November, December, like you're gonna be kind of like up there. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a very high demand. Everybody trying to look good for the holidays. So, for me, like, that was a really high peak. And one thing about, like, I never knew about peaks when it came to business. Like, I didn't know that because I'm new. So, it was very high. So, when it ended, like, it dropped. You know, like, everybody ain't trying to look pretty now because it's like, everybody trying to re-up their money. Like, it's like January. Everybody trying to re-up their money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to, like, get their money back. When they spent on the holidays. So, it's like, damn, like, I wanted to stop doing lashes. I'm like, okay, well, I don't have no more people. I don't have people now. Like, I don't have no people. Like that's kind of how I was feeling because people don't really tell you how the up and downs of the period, right? So, kind of normally, like, especially when you're starting off, it's like the beginning, like January, February, don't really be kind of like popping like that. February may be popping a little bit because of Valentine's Day, but then like you know, income tax season, I can't even fucking talk. Income tax season comes. It's a rise and a peak. Everybody got money. They want to spend it. It's going to be a peak. Then it's going to slowly go back down. For some reason, like for me, I don't have slow periods now, but like back then, like summer times were extremely slow for me. I did not want to, I think I always question myself around the same periods of time. That's what's so funny. That's how I'm able to talk about it now because I always just be like, well, I don't think I should be doing lashes no more because like how I had all this clientele in a couple weeks and then next thing I know, it's done drop. Like I barely even got one person for this week. You get what I'm saying? But understand it's a process. Like it happens. Things going to be up and down. Like it's okay. Like don't give up. I'll never forget when it was, I was working in Atlanta 2018 and I was doing good down there. And then like all of a sudden the holiday season stopped and it was like, I only had 2 people. And I'm like, what? Where everybody at? Like, you know? But it's like, you know, the girls standing in the shop like, shit, it's holiday season. It's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a downtime. Like, of course it don't mean like you don't have people, period. But the down, like it does, like, you know, it does decline. You feel me? And when you're learning a new task, understand it's a lot of things going to be up and down, but the key to it is just being consistent. I know it's hard to be consistent, especially like when you want something so bad, when you feel like you don't work really hard and you feel like you're not seeing an outcome, but you're going to see it soon. You just got to relax. You just got to chill. One thing about me, like I never complain about stuff. I don't really like, I'm the type of person, I like to do shit. I don't like to talk about shit. I like to do it. Like, I didn't complain about not having no clientele. Like one thing I did do on Instagram, one thing I did do on Instagram is if I don't have nobody in my chair, I'm still posting pictures on my Instagram. Like I'm still posting. It doesn't matter if it's the same picture. It doesn't matter if y'all seen it. I don't care if y'all seen the same girl a million times. I'm still gonna post because somebody new is gonna see it. You can't be so focused on like, oh, I don't want people to get on. I don't want people to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get on people's nerves. Keep posting. Well, if you don't get on somebody's nerves while you keep posting, that means you don't need to be following you. Like that's how I see it. If I'm getting on your nerves posting a lot, then that means you don't need to be following me. Period. But there were plenty of times I wanted to quit. I was always like, God, is this for me? Lord, tell me now. I'll go get me a regular job. What I need to do. Because I'm not seeing, I don't have no people coming to me. What is it? What you trying to tell me? You feel what I'm saying? And for some reason, it's just like, I just kept going. Like, because me, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. Like, it's hard for me just, like, to give up on something. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah. So, if you really want something, there should be nothing that should, like, get in your way of getting it done. Of course, you're going to get discouraged a little bit. You're going to feel like you don't want to do it. But if it's something that you really, truly, honestly want to do, then just do that. I was about to cut, but just do it. Like, and I understand, like, we all been through the same thing. We all have been discouraged. You know, we didn't want to do it anymore, you know. But just keep going, bro. You got it. You got it. I promise you, you got it. a lot of people ask me like, okay, like when did I start to see like progress? Somebody asked me that on live. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of started seeing progress in my work maybe like a good 7 to 8 months in, and that's just like me being consistent, me still taking classes, you know, and things like that. I still like, you know, I still struggled a little bit all the time. I did things for free as well. Like if I was learning something new, I would always do it for free first to practice. But understanding like in the beginning, like you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff for free, and it's okay. Like I paid people for their time too. Like people like, oh, how did you get people? If I know I'm trying to practice, if I know I'm trying to do something, bro, I can't make excuses as to why it's not happening. You gotta figure out everything in the book. People like, oh, I done tried everything. No, you haven't. Have you paid somebody for their time? If the answer is no, you ain't tried everything. I used to pay people for their time. Let me give you $20. Let me get 2 hours real quick. You ain't even got to put lashes on nobody's eye, but it's just the fact of just getting it down, like, you know, just learning, just being that focused. But that's only if you're serious. Because if you're not serious about something, of course, you're not going to find everything in the book. You're going to make a whole bunch of excuses because you're not really serious. But me, when I'm serious about something, there's nothing on planet Earth that can stop anything. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing. When you really for real about something, that's why I be like, I know the girls who be serious about learning, and I know the girls who don't be serious. That's why it's like you got different type of teachers. You feel what I'm saying? You got them teachers who gonna charge you a band or up. Then you got the people who gonna charge you less than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm for real. I want the girls who for real. I know so many girls who done took classes who are like, they're like really, really cheap. And then they're like, oh, I didn't learn nothing. Or, oh, I didn't this. Or, oh, I didn't that. Blah, blah. I know a whole people who done took classes, they not doing nothing with it. Why? Because they was never serious from the jump. They wasn't serious. Who cares about losing out on $200 or $300? Don't nobody care about that. Really? But, you know, everybody is different. Everybody got their own process. You feel me? And lashes, for me, it wasn't something that was easy. It was something that was very difficult. It was something that it took me a long time. I didn't catch on quick. It took me a while to get it. But did I give up? No, I'm not a quitter. I stayed consistent with it. So that's how I got to where I am today. That's it. Stay consistent, you guys. You got it. All right. Hope I helped somebody. I will see you guys in my next